Okay. So let's go ahead and get rid of Lizagirth here. And get back into Tabletop Simulator. So you've chucked this this horse's skull over the wall.
Yeah.
And
No
Birdie
skulls.
has found this piece of driftwood with dwarvish words written upon it.
So, what's the deal with these doors in the room that we're currently in? Are these locked magically? Are these trapped? Is it just closet?
This room here? Or are you talking about room number 9?
Yeah. No, this room here.
This one here was magically sealed.
Okay, well...
Let's try some of those words.
Birdie just starts listing off the words.
Just razzle-dazzle, just start listing them off?
Like the ones that she was able to identify. You didn't exactly give me a list here.
I guess we should ask her if she knows the word first.
No, she doesn't. Caistus had never trusted her with them.
Didn't even hear it, huh?
But with the driftwood in hand, it doesn't take long before the door clicks open.
Birdie holds the driftwood over his head and goes, "Score!"
This door here you haven't gone through, and these double doors as well.
Are these also like sealed?
What's this right here?
It's an arrow slit.
Arrow slits. Got it.
Looking out over the dilapidated...
I can see.
Probably see the whatever's left of the corpse burning down there.
So how big is this piece of driftwood?
It's about the size of, like, maybe a medieval iPad.
Oh, okay. All right. I was going to say, because...
It's neither bulky nor heavy. This door is not sealed, and the double door is... you simply had not opened yet.
I think I searched the double doors at least for traps.
You had, but you guys got sidetracked when you came up here by the orc girl.
Side-trapped.
I'm burning 10 points of my last 10 points of lay on hands, and also Adrex, can you give me a shot in the arm?
And Adrex fires an arrow into your arm.
Helpful.
Helpful, not abusive.
You look down and this arrow's poking out of your arm, and halfway up the shaft is just a single marshmallow.
I got a 28.
Where did Adrex
No,
get a
not trapped.
marshmallow?
And this door here doesn't even have one of the pull rings on it. This is a much smaller door with a regular handle.
That's this plus your level.
Go ahead and open the door.
What? Say again, please, because
Looking in is just another small closet space. Nothing of value inside.
6 plus your level HP.
6 plus level, okay.
So, Ada, do you know how to use a knife?
She says...
Thought, did any of these weapons take your fancy?
You bring her back into... Because she won't enter this room.
Yeah, well, if she doesn't want to come in, she can look at them from the door, and I'll grab one.
Looking at the weapons, these would all be too big for her anyway.
Alright. Even like the daggers?
I don't remember hearing about daggers.
Yeah, there were some
I grabbed
daggers on the walls as well.
Do you want the daggers ready?
Grab me one of those.
Yeah, I'll grab it for him.
Add to the collection.
Are you going to collect one of the long swords, Wendy?
No, my longsword's fine. I am, however, going to take my own dagger and attempt to chip off the wax from the table that the candle's stuck to.
That's easily done.
Is it possible to detach the candle?
Yeah, with a little bit of work. Only takes a couple minutes. It's just candle wax.
And then I'm gonna say the darkness causing word.
And you hear the sound of the candle catching fire.
Alright, and I'll say it again to stop it.
And whenever the candle's lit, it emanates darkness rather than light. When you snuff it again, the light returns. What little light there is.
What's the distance to, Birdie?
It's like a standard candle, just darkness instead of light.
Alright, I take the candle, because I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't fear the darkness. Things in the darkness fear me.
You don't have eyes.
As a general warning to everybody, running low on the healer's kit a little bit.
Adrex, do you have anything I could disinfect this with before I put it back in my bag?
Just wipe it off.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean,
So we're gonna try this door.
Oh my god, that's
Raazu-
another thing this Steve kid did is he showed up one day with these nunchucks and he was really, really impressed by them. And so were we, because we were fucking 12.
You know what they say, Red? Tossing things off the cliff is the best disinfectant.
I think
literally
zero
only
people
you say that.
So what's next?
Yeah, Raazu's gonna look at this door and
Birdie's unsealed this door with the word, but nobody's opened it yet.
yeah, Raazu's gonna go ahead and open it now.
Okay.
Now that she has some healing on her.
Looking into this room, you see 2 armor stands in the corners here, wearing very shiny plate, full suits of armor, from full visored helmets all the way down to heavy iron boots. There are arrow slits in the walls, but they've all been bricked up on the inside. You see the mortar that is flush with the rest of the stone wall, so no light gets in from outside. There is a door on the south wall with another one of the brass pull rings on it, and stairs leading up to the 3rd floor here.
All right. Let's keep an eye on those armor on the suits of armor because I don't trust them. And walk into the room.
Wendy
Wow.
eyes the suits of armor and then says, "You know, I thought of a place we could put the suits of armor if you don't trust them."
could we?
Do we?
So 22
Really?
on investigating that door for traps.
No, and the pull ring also doesn't feel like it's sealed.
So
The stairs go up.
The stairs go upstairs, yes.
could we? Like, what's the difference between full plate and half plate? It's like it's just missing like the bottom half. It's just like the upper protection, right? That's like the difference. Could we
Essentially,
like
yeah,
put this on
half
Adrex?
plate armor leaves many of your joints unprotected, whereas full plate armor, you've got like pauldrons protecting over your shoulders and the joint where the armor meets. I don't know what the pieces of armor are actually called, but you've got protection for your neck. You've got protection for all the joints and slits and places that half plate does not.
Hey Adrex, because this stuff fits you? Can we just put it on you and?
This wouldn't
Like,
fit
I don't-
Adrex. This was made for a human's frame.
Oh,
Does it have wing slots?
No, it does not.
I have a saw.
I'm gonna open this door.
No.
I'm not letting you saw off Adrix's wings.
Open this door here.
Wendy.
That
Wendy,
wasn't where I
whip him,
was going
please.
with it, but okay. That was not. I was talking about sawing a hole in the armor.
Looking into
but
this
okay.
room, it's a stone room and very, very cold. And in the back of it is a large wash basin, big enough for a full-size human to bathe in.
Does it look like it has never been used?
The room is very dark and kind of has a musty odor to it. Stepping in off to your right, in the corner here, you see a large, very tall, maybe 7 foot tall, candelabra on 4 bestial-looking legs. And then the thin pole of it coming up. It looks like it's made out of silver.
Are
It is
there candles?
untarnished. There are not, but there is a place to fix one center candle, and then beneath that, sitting beneath it, are 5 more places in a pentagonal shape around the center.
Is there anything else aside from the wall candelabra?
Okay, roll initiative.
To answer your question,
I
Ray,
can't believe you're
yes.
gonna get owned by a bathtub.
Yes, there is something else in this room.
Bathing mimic.
Bathtub mimic.
Holy shit!
Cleanliness
Holy crap.
mimic.
Bathtub mimic, what?
Bathtub mimic. I like it. Oops, where's my...
Birdie, why are you crowding me out here? Boom! Look at that.
I still beat you.
Who beat who?
Oh,
I rolled so well. Calling shenanigans.
As you do.
I was laughing at Birdie getting owned by Windy.
So
Few
well.
things
So proud of myself. My dumb decks that I don't have.
Few things in life bring me more joy.
This thing has a stat block, I promise.
Okay.
if it doesn't have a stack block, we can't damage it.
Sometimes I get lazy and don't actually put the stat block in my notepad. I just put the page on where I can find it, but I wrote down the wrong book. So,
Oh no.
I have it now, though. We're fine. Did you guys roll initiative? You should have.
Yeah.
Let me get a blue marker out.
Is this
Blue for bathtub. Bathtub mimic.
Sir Caistus is gone. Oops.
Yep.
It's actually just a filthy water elemental.
It actually is.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's amazing.
I don't know where it went. There we go.
what kind of manly man must bathe in a water elemental?
He hasn't. That's why it's dirty.
That's
Are you saying you would not bathe in a water elemental?
I think there was a movie about that.
That tried to happen in the first campaign. Remember the water elementals we fought in the first campaign? Those things
yes.
suck.
Windy, you're surprised. Birdie, you cannot be surprised. As Red goes in to inspect the back of this wash basin, out of the corner of your eye, there's something about the situation, Birdie, that you do not like. Your hackles stand up. You swear you can hear the sloshing of water in that room, even though Red is not close enough yet to the basin to disturb the water therein.
Birdie will step Raazu, peek in, and go, oh! And shoot that guy with an arrow.
There's not a guy there yet.
Oh, there's not?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Shoot the drain. Shoot the drain. Shoot red.
Well, Birdie will hold an action to shoot whatever, like if something comes up next to Red, because he feels like something's wrong.
Okay, Raazu is surprised. Adrex is
Yep.
surprised. Red is surprised. And Birdie, you do see two horribly foul-smelling, watery humanoids rise up out of the tub. And that does trigger your held action. One's going to have partial cover because Red is standing in the way.
Does a 18 hit?
18 will not hit.
Oh. I tried so hard, Red. I'm sorry.
Did the best you
I
can.
forgive you.
God, these things are worth way more experience than I thought. Why? Anyway. As these things form up, at first it's just the water rising up out of the pool, but it's this greenish, brackish odor to it, and it's clear that there's something supernatural about it, otherwise it would be frozen. At first the water takes this humanoid form, but then you see ice, greenish, blackish ice, crystallizing, starting at the shoulders where this thing is forming watery arms, down across his chest, forming plates of armor, and then up over its head, forming a helmet. And then materializing, made out of ice, in the thing's hand, is a wicked sharp trident. Both of which are going to... Yeah, Red's the only one here. I like this. Well, we can get Birdie too.
I don't love it.
What's reach on these guys? They got standard reach.
We're just like, Raazu, speak to them.
Start with Red.
It's like, they like the tridents too, maybe.
You like water, right?
That's
Quick.
racist.
Drink as much as you can, as fast as you can. Red, I have a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, we're looking at 9 points of piercing damage from the tridents. And 10 cold damage as well.
Can I uncanny that since I already had my surprise action?
Yes, you get your reaction back.
Yeah, I'll uncanny that.
Okay. And your speed is reduced by 10 feet as the first wound opened up by this first trident strike. Ice is over across your chest, and you feel the cold and wet reach up across your neck and down across your waist and groin. And the second attack is going to hit an AC 9, which I imagine doesn't do much of anything. Birdie, I have a 17 to hit you.
That's what you're looking for.
Okay. It's going to be 6 points of piercing damage, plus 7 points of cold damage. And your speed is reduced by 10 feet. And his second attack is going to hit an AC of 16.
Not do it.
And Red, as this thing sloshes past you out of the room to the doorway where Birdie is standing, you see that the basin, without the form of these two creatures in it, would be completely empty. And that's going to bring us back to Windy. And Windy, it strikes you as a little foolish to have been surprised by monsters climbing up out of the bathtub at this point. You really should have expected that.
I should have seen that one coming.
You're up.
Is it possible to squeeze past Birdie into this spot?
You could squeeze past Birdie into this spot, yeah.
Okay, yep, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And then I am going to use Sharpen the Blade on my whip.
That doesn't make any sense, but okay.
I'm going to sharpen the whip, and I am going to slash at this water elemental right here.
Okay.
Yeah, it does slashing damage.
So like a Suikoden thing. Like, how sharp is that needle when that blacksmith is done with it?
It's the sharpest needle on the planet.
Do you end up with
That's-
more needle or less needle?
That's a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and the other one is a 30. So I'll just do them both at once.
Okay.
That's 16 magical slashing from the first hit.
Yep.
And could you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Love to. Let me make sure that's... Yeah, okay.
Probably just freaking immune anyway. But...
12.
And he's stunned if it's possible for him to be so.
He's not immune to being stunned.
Oh, nice. Then he is stunned.
Hooray!
And then I'll just have the second one be on the other monster, which would explain why I didn't roll at advantage. And that's another 16 magical slashing. And could he make me a
What did
con
that
save
one
as
hit?
well? It hit a 30.
30 will hit, yes.
16 magical slashing. And a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 15.
And he is stunned as well.
Very good.
Good turn. Good turn.
Uh-huh.
Moving or staying put,
Oh.
Wendy?
I'm going to... I want to give my allies as much room as they can, so I'm going to move right here.
You're going to climb up into the basin?
Yeah.
Okay. And you get the sense, as you inch closer to this basin, there is still standing water in the bottom, and the chill on it is incredible. You get the sense that it's probably not safe to stand in the water of the basin.
Can I perch on the side?
Considering that you're a bird and your legs are literally made to perch, yeah, you can do that.
All right, I'll do that then.
Okay, so you hop up onto the side of the basin, and that's going to bring us to Birdie in the doorway.
All right. So I'm going to drop my bow and pull out my Dragonbone dagger,
Mhm.
Dragon dagger, and stab this guy.
Very good.
I knew
So-
perching proficiency would come into use.
So that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Oh, that's I'll just put this one away. So that's 27 piercing and 1 cold damage. Then I'm going to cunning action disengage and step out of the way so that somebody else can get in and.
You don't actually have to disengage because
He's stunned.
He's stunned?
yo. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, well, then I will just stab with my short sword then.
Okay.
Quick stab.
That is a 19 to hit
19 will hit.
for 1 damage.
For 1 damage. Excellent. Well done.
I'm gonna get you a dagger, my friend. Add that dex mod.
It's going to bring us to Raazu.
It was offhand attack.
Oh right, I forget that that's a thing.
Can I squeeze past the water elementals to stand here?
Sure.
Let's see. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Me there. And let's go ahead and crack the whip at this one. At advantage. 'cause
Okay.
All that
he's
Final
using-
Fantasy 14 has taught you to stack damage.
I mean, what do I roll? I didn't want to roll all that stuff. I wanted to blow up my dice again. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. Let's see. That is 18 or with that advantage. 18. Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Yay! Let's go ahead and let's put some Paladin stank on one. Although
Which one are you attacking, north or south?
North.
Okay.
Please give me just 1 second. I'm gonna put level 1 spell charge on it. It's gonna be 9 slashing, 5 cold,
Okay.
and come on. D8's Y. 10 thunder damage to that one.
The cold doesn't seem to do anything to the creature.
Okay.
The magical cold just ices over the water that's already there.
Mm-hmm.
When the peal of thunder rings out, however, the ice armor covering this creature cracks and bits of it are blown away, revealing more of the water underneath.
Okay. That sounds exciting. Let's take another swing at it with my second attack.
Okay.
That's only 13.
13 will do it.
You still have advantage, dude.
Right, I do. Yes.
Didn't go away. Oop,
Net 1.
not with that roll though.
Gotta roll better than that. Moving or
Okay,
staying
roll
put?
better. I'm gonna stay put.
Okay, it's gonna bring us to Adrex.
Hello.
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 Yo.
I have 3 arrows for that guy right there.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot him in the face.
In his
Try to
face?
do so
Did they really
at
have a face?
advantage because he is stunned. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let's see.
Borderlands
Is
guy.
30 to hit.
30 does
30
hit.
do it? 30 does hit. All right. Cool. All right. That's 11 piercing.
11 piercing to the north one. Very good.
And second attack. Is a 29 to hit.
Will hit.
4. Another 13 piercing.
Okay.
And third attack. Oh, that's an 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Does hit. Excellent.
Love it when 18 hits.
Me too. Savage attacking that. Alright, it's 8 piercing. And please to be making a strength saving throw.
He fails.
Does he get disadvantage on that at being stunned?
I don't think he gets to make it.
I'm gonna look it up because I don't trust you.
Yeah, I think it's disadvantage when we're with strength and saves.
Yeah, I've got a cheat sheet here. I just don't have it in my usual spot because it's a new computer.
I'm perfectly willing to believe that I'm wrong.
Stunned. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
Oh wow.
I know, but I'm still gonna look up my cheat sheet though.
Okay, I will wait patiently then.
If I can, maybe I won't because I don't have any idea what I called it.
I thought it was conditions.txt in all caps.
I thought it was too.
I'm willing to believe it is. Also,
No, that sounds like me.
I have a PDF that's like has all this stuff on it. If you, oh no, that's not what I wanted. Never mind. I guess I don't.
I don't have any idea where I saved that conditions cheat sheet, but it wasn't in my folder with everything else on it. But he's stunned. He automatically fails a strength saving throw. That's what.
Takes an additional...
Now, if I look that up afterwards and it's not true, I'm going to take it out on Nodal.
Oh no, my hide.
Even though it wasn't his fault this time.
Well,
additional 8 damage, and his ass is prone.
He can't be knocked prone.
Aww.
So.
Welcome to the own zone.
After all that,
Well, it's either make him prone or push him back 15 feet, and that just makes him run into red. And I want
That would be bad for Red if you push him back 15 feet.
I definitely don't want to do that. I mean,
so he's just there,
I
unhappy.
can give advantage.
What ends up happening is you knock him prone, but prone doesn't actually do anything to him. His form just reforms whenever he wants. So you can still get the bonus. You can still get the bonus damage from the maneuver. It just didn't work the way you wanted it to, because it's not your birthday. You're moving or staying put.
I'm gonna stay put.
Okay, it's gonna bring us to Red. Sandwiched
let's go ahead
in between
and
the elementals.
stab this guy with a Kraken Priest dagger.
Can you be the guy right here?
I think so.
Potentially.
That'll hit an armor class of 23.
23 hits.
I saw that 3. I'm taking half credit for this.
Yeah. No. For a total of 25 damage.
And that's enough. There is a loud, sickening splash as the thing loses its cohesiveness, and this just slimy, fetid water splashes to the ground, floods out of the room.
Let's give Raazu
Big
advantage
number.
on our next attack against this one. And 30.
Red and Adrex.
Oh, wait, nope. Nope, 20.
Adrex, you hear a sound suspiciously like a pilot light going on in an oven, and the 2 suits of armor behind you. There's an eerie glow that flashes out from the slits in the thing's visor and in the pieces in between the armor and the joints, and a great curl of fire whips out in front of each one as though they're holding it in their hand, and the armor becomes animate.
Boo!
And they both
You
step
wait your
forward.
turn.
It is their turn. Like, literally, it's their turn right now. They go after Red.
Damn bow out too.
Kick him!
Adrex,
Yeah.
number 1. I have a 13 to hit.
No, that does not hit.
I have a 24 to hit.
It just hits.
And I have a 20 to hit.
Just hit.
Ooh, I gotta make sure I'm keeping track of their recharge. Alright.
Okay. Birdie hollers out. New
Adrex.
plan.
Yep.
I gotta find some D10s.
No, you don't.
I do like how Red immediately saw those
D4s.
armor. It was just like, wait, no, actually.
9 points of slashing damage from the first hit, plus 2 points of fire damage.
No, that wasn't it. It's because I've been slowed by being hit by the elemental.
Oh, darn, I was slowed. Oh, oopsie doodle.
Adrex, 9 points of slashing damage from the second hit, plus 7 points of fire damage. And his third hit does not connect. And the other one also has 3 hits against you.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck me.
he's trying.
All right.
24.
Yeah, that hits.
8 points of slashing damage, plus 6 points of fire from the first hit. Second hit is a 25.
Yeah.
Adrex, don't be where he's stabbing.
8 points of slashing damage, plus 1 point of fire.
Okay.
And his last hit is 19.
Yeah.
Nobody ever listens to me.
5 points of slashing damage,
Yeah.
plus 8 points of fire. As these statues come to life, this curl of fire, sharp like a scimitar, and they whip out, each one with 3 strikes, and you just shredded and burnt. For some reason, you were not expected to get attacked from behind.
So, in the future, if Wendy wants to throw something off the cliff, I say we let her.
This one is still stunned until the end of Wendy's turn. Is that correct?
Uh-huh.
It's Wendy's turn right now, as it happens.
Uh-huh, and I don't want to fight 3 things at once, so I'm just going to keep working over this ice elemental. Or filthy water
It's like
elemental, whatever
It's like
the
a
heck
toilet
it is.
elemental.
I'm going to keep fighting this toilet elemental over here.
I'm sure someone's made a stat block for a poo golem.
Uh,
I'm sure it exists somewhere.
It's a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
I'll attack in just a second. Alright, here we go. That's 16 magical slashing
Okay.
and a con save.
Against this one here?
Yeah.
To what end?
I'm trying to stun him again.
He's already stunned. He's stunned till the end of your turn. You can't
Can I
stun
stun him until the end of my next turn?
No, he's already stunned. You can't do it. You can't stun a creature that's already stunned. There's no benefit there. Unless it deals extra damage, then, well, you know what? I don't even allow you to get the extra damage. I don't let Adrex do that.
That's a 32 to hit.
That'll hit.
I don't know why I try to figure out the math. I should just say it hits.
His armor class is only 31.
Okay, right. That's 14 damage. Magical slashing. Flurry of blows.
You really want to punch the toilet water?
I really want this toilet water to be dead. I want it dead
Yeah.
so much.
Okay.
That's a 31 to hit
Yep.
for 7 magical slashing.
Only 7?
I'm not attacking with my longsword, so I do less damage.
Okay.
That's a crit.
This thing can be critted.
Yep. For another 14 magical slashing.
Okay.
And I'm good here.
You're staying right there, perched atop the basin. Very good.
It's a good basin.
It's going to
Quality
bring us
basin.
to... And at this point, he is no longer stunned.
Correct?
It's going to bring us to Birdie.
I don't like the situation. We need to... Well, I mean... These guys use fire, so the ice dagger should work pretty good on them, right?
Oh yeah, you'll double that ice damage to 2.
So I'll
We
stab
should
this
just
guy.
throw one of the suits of armor into the toilet golem.
I may or may not have a special line in my notes for what happened if you try that.
I already used all my dice, so it's up to Adrex with his pushing attack.
The fact that he came up with that eventuality fills me with such joy.
25 to
25 will hit.
All right.
Put the fire element on the toilet going. What do you think you are, hot shit?
So
Oh no, stop that. That's enough out of you.
Criminal.
okay. 24 magical piercing and all right, you ready for it?
Yeah.
2 cold damage.
Beautiful. Well done. I have bad news. He's not vulnerable to cold damage.
No.
Could have been 4.
Could have been. Moving or staying put, Birdie?
I'm just gonna step right.
But he's
here.
not vulnerable. Hold it.
Okay, it's going to bring us to Raazu.
Raazu is going to continue to attack the toilet elemental.
I did have a stat block for a bread golem back in 2nd edition.
That's
because
exciting.
I had an adventure where they had to go ferret out some like a cult in an evil bakery.
That's enough out of you, mister. That's a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Yeah, let's give it a level 2 spell slot.
I made
thought
you
you
guys fight the
got a
booze
use
golem,
infection.
didn't I?
Yeah, no, that was at the end of the last campaign.
Yeah, booze golem was good times.
Yeah, it was good times.
The gingerbread man is a gingerbread golem.
7 slashing, ignore the cold. 20 thunder damage.
20 thunder damage.
Yeah.
And you blow this thing apart.
Ooh, goody.
Splatters against the inside of the wall. You and Windy both get drenched with this just terrible coat of slime.
I wonder if this poor little girl is thinking about this.
She's
Wow,
standing in the
it's-
doorway watching.
20 feet
I
gets
have a
me
plus
there.
15 deck save. I ain't getting drenched with nothing.
You-
20 foot gets me to that spot, and I'm going to use my second attack on the suit of armor.
okay.
That is probably not going to hit because, again, plated armor. It's a 15 to hit.
15 does not do it.
Yeah. That's going to end Raazu's turn.
Okay, it's going to bring us to Adrex. With your rinky-dink
Alright.
little fire weapon that you were so proud of in your hand.
Turn one of these into a badass sword. Give me 1 second, Adrex, before you hit that. All right, go ahead.
Alright.
That was guaranteed going into the fog of war.
Potion of greater healing. Andrew's chugging the potion of greater healing.
They're delicious and nutritious.
Potion of greater healings tastes like watermelon.
Bonus action.
Second wind.
Yep. Thing here. Second wind.
Yeah, they jacked you up pretty good, didn't they?
I sure did. More hit. Alright. And Adrix just lets out a little help.
Moving or
Ross is
staying
right
put?
there.
I move, they get opportunity attacks, and that seems like a bad idea.
Okay.
No. You know what?
Yeah?
I have to risk it because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dead otherwise. So go for it.
You are going to risk it.
Yeah.
All right, big man, big man.
These things attack 3 times, man.
I was expecting.
I have a 13 to hit,
That's a miss.
and I have a nat 20.
Oh,
I was expecting action surge disengage.
yeah.
I don't have action surge.
15
Oh,
points
no.
of slashing damage from the one slash that hits.
Is that a sentinel offense?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is it? Against that one?
Would be against this one though.
I mean, you have a whip.
I mean, it doesn't matter. They just have to try to attack.
Yeah, this one missed. This one hit. So you can attack this
Okay.
one. Yeah, you got reach. You got a whip.
Yeah, I got a whip, but it has to be within 5 feet of me.
Oh,
So
then no,
it
it's
has
not.
to be. It has to be that one.
This
Get
is
him.
the one.
So I'm gonna go for it. Let's see. Ugh.
I'm saying you can't because this one hit Adrix. This one missed Adrix. You're not able to. If you're not able to use the Sentinel ability because he's outside of 5 feet, then you don't have the attack to make.
He's within 5 feet of me.
Yes.
That one is within.
He doesn't
5
have to
feet.
hit Adrex, he just has to attack Adrex.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he had to miss.
No.
No.
Okay.
But that's unfortunately it's all academic because that's only a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Yeah.
And that's the end of Adrix's turn.
Yeah.
You're gonna
It's
call in a
gonna-
bathtub and take a nap. That's gonna bring us to Red.
Sounds like
Go
a
ahead,
great idea.
stab this one with a Dragonbone dagger.
Okay.
That'll hit an armor class of 17.
17 does not hit.
Bonus action, pull out a second Dragonbone dagger.
Offhand attack.
That'll hit an armor class of 23.
That'll do it.
21 piercing damage and 1 cold.
Okay.
And we know it's only one cold.
And that's the end of Red's turn.
You're staying put in that space?
Well, if I move there.
Well, they've already used their reactions for the turn.
No, they'll also gang up on Raazu.
That's probably very true. I got bad news for Red. We're going to do Raazu first, though. Raazu.
Hey,
I have an 18 to hit.
not gonna do it.
I have an 18 to hit.
Not gonna do it,
I
I
have
said.
a 26 to hit.
Okay, I'll let that happen.
That's going to be 10 points of slashing damage. As
Sure.
This one takes 3 strikes against you. Red.
How am I parrying attacks with the whip? You'll never know.
Red, I've got a 12 to hit.
Nope.
I have an 18 to hit.
Nope. Yes.
And I have another 18 to hit.
Also a hit.
And his burning sword recharged. So that's going to be 6 points of slashing from the first hit, plus 5 points of fire. 6 points of slashing from the second hit, plus 3 points of fire.
Got on Canny the second one.
Okay. And this one advances towards you. They begin to attempt, it looks like they're going to attempt to push you back. That's going to bring us back to Windy.
Alright. I'm going to make my way around my companions to the backs of these creatures.
Okay.
And I'm going to go in. The party's been mostly attacking this one, right?
Yeah.
Yes, in
one
fact,
on
the other
left.
one hasn't been injured at all.
Alright. Then I'm going to keep stacking damage on this one. And I'm going to go for a longsword strike.
That's the problem with elementals. It's so hard to tell when they're bloodied.
Yeah. Poofied. That is a 31 to hit
That'll hit.
for
Yes, the plate armor elemental.
it's rough. That's 10 magical slashing
Okay.
and a con save.
They're slightly better at these. Oh, no, they're not. They're actually slightly worse at these.
Oof.
18.
Sucks.
No, that'll do it. And I'll attack him once again with a kick.
Okay.
That's 29 to
His
hit.
AC is only 28.
Ah, thank God. That's a 8 magical slashing and another con save.
$21.
Oh, rough.
Damn.
You know what? I might burn through my key points. Flurry of blows.
Okay. I got all the bad rolls out of my system last night, rolling up stats for my no.
Yeah. Gonna kick him again. 18.
That'll hit. Your boy's walking around with 3 one-digit stats. It's pretty great.
Oh no. That's
That was like Adrex way back in the day.
that's 7
7.
magical slashing damage.
Okay.
And I con save.
9.
Yeah, and he is stunned.
He sure is.
And then I'm going to just spin around and give the last one a kick to the dome.
This is with your other half a flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Okay.
The re part. That's a 18
That'll hit.
to hit.
How many key points do you have left?
After this,
Yeah.
0 for 6 magical slashing and my final con save of the rest.
All right, here it is. 21.
Bummer.
For the next campaign, I feel like what I have to do is set up a webcam for my tables so people can see the dice rolls. I just rolled.
Yeah, get a little dice tower and put the webcam on that.
I just rolled an inappropriate number of 19s in a row on that turn.
That's fair. I trust you, Brick Road.
That's a mistake. Moving or staying put?
I'm good here.
Okay, that's gonna bring us to Birdie.
All right. So this guy is stunned, right?
He is
He is
stunned,
stunned.
and smoke is pouring out of all of the holes in his armor.
Okay.
He's crackling haltingly.
So, like, are these guys like obviously like fire elementals? Is that what's going on?
Very clearly, there's fire burning inside these suits of armor, and you can see the gleaming flames licking up through the visor and through the openings and the slits in the armor. And when they attack, they have these great curls of fire, these sharp scimitars that light up when they strike.
Oh, I want to do a thing, and it's probably going to get us all killed. Just because I
don't
want
do
to see
that.
what happens. I want to see what happens if I use a wand.
kill us. I don't think it'll kill us. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, I want to use a wand to
Might
create.
suck, though.
I want to use a wand to create water,
Yeah.
like to just drop a bunch of water on this.
Just create water inside the armor.
Yeah, inside the armor.
You can fill a vessel with it, right?
Right. Up to 10 gallons of water on the inside of this armor.
I don't know if
You
you
said
could
you
do
had
it inside of the armor. You don't have line of effect to the inside of his armor.
I mean, it's full of holes, aren't they? Isn't it?
you can create
Give
up
me
to
a
10
minute, I'll
gallons of
make one.
clean water within range in an open container. These are not open containers. These are suits of armor. However, you can make the water fall as rain in a 30-foot cube, extinguishing exposed flames in the area. This will
Well,
turn
you know
off
what?
Adrex's sword.
Will it? I wonder if it'll turn off their flaming swords.
I think it'd be fair to give him a deck save, which he fails automatically.
I mean, like, I'm
What's
literally.
your passive arcana?
My passive arcana
Mhm.
is 23.
The chance of using this ability to create rain in this room to douse the flames is probably very slim, because whatever magic is creating the flames in the first place is inaccessible inside of this armor. However, the constant source of water against these creatures will probably cause damage for as long as the rain falls.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do that then. That sounds like fun.
This is some Divinity 2 shit right here.
So there's like the entire room is now its rain is falling because it's a 30-foot cube and this entire room is smaller than that.
Okay.
It feels like home.
The spell says this happens instantaneously, but I'll say that the rain is just falling for the rest of this encounter, since it's going to be less than a minute anyway. And are you moving or staying put after you make it rain?
I'm gonna step here.
Next to the stunned fellow?
Yeah,
It's going to bring us to Raazu.
don't want it. Like,
Raazu takes a couple of swings with the whip
Okay.
at advantage because it's stunned.
Yes, ma'am.
That's net 20.
It's not wearing the adamantite armor.
So yeah, okay. Yeah, I've still got some second level spell charges, so I'll do that. Let's just duplicate my dice here. Oh boy, here we go. Ah, get away, die. I'll just roll the d10. Oh, what is it? Oh, hang on. They weren't like spinning properly. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. All right. So you're looking at 3 and 6 is 10 slashing, 8 cold, and a lot of ones on my thunder damage.
What's the total
Okay.
thunder?
16.
16 thunder damage.
Yeah.
And the armor disintegrates. And ash is blown in all directions from this force of the sonic wall of your whip.
And I'm going to go ahead and press the attack on the other one.
Birdie, you have this hobgoblin's butt right up in your face now.
it's not even a very good butt. She doesn't have a badonk.
Exercises too much.
I mean, it's true. That's a lot to hit.
A lot.
That's
Does it?
26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
26.
3 out
I'm
of
not
10
gonna-
butt.
I'm running.
Having a
I'm
small
running low
butt
on-
makes your plate armor cheaper.
I'm running low on Paladin stank, so I need to throttle back on that. That's 8 slashing, 3 cold.
Okay. 11 damage.
That's gonna. Yep, that's gonna end Raazu's turn.
Very good. You're staying put in that square.
Yes.
It's going to bring us to Adrex. Adrex, there's a very cool, refreshing rain falling in the room that you just left.
I mean, it could extend in there. It's like 30 feet, right?
It's all right. I got 3 arrows
Mhm.
with this fire elemental's name on it.
Okay. He's got partial
What-
cover because Red's standing in the way.
What's the name you wrote on the arrows?
Adrex.
I thought you said the fire elemental's name was on them. That's what a coincidence.
It's
that he's named
coincidence.
the same as you.
It's a hell of a coincidence. Yes.
I don't have advantage on him, right? He's not. Okay.
He's not.
First
He's
arrow.
not fun.
He's not.
That's not a roll.
I did my best.
That is a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is Savage Attacker.
Hey, it's better than worse.
Piercing.
How much?
9 piercing. Second arrow is a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
8 piercing. And third arrow is a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
That is 10 piercing.
Okay. And all 3 of your arrows find their mark, puncture through this thing's plate. And where they do, great gouts of steam hiss forth as the fires within are hit by the rain coming down from the ceiling. Moving or staying put, Adrex?
Staying put. I am out of range of things, and it is very nice.
Red, I think if you roll a lot of dice and get big numbers, you might be able to put a pin in this elemental right here, right now.
Start with a dagger.
Okay.
Dragon. Hitting an armor class of probably no. 13.
13. No, not going to do it.
Offhand is a 20.
That'll hit.
That'll deal 33 piercing damage and 1 cold damage.
Okay. I feel that they do a disservice to rogues by not saying, like, in the rogue class section, by the way, you might want to read the rules about offhand attacks. Not
that's
saying,
the end of my
just
turn.
saying. You're staying put right there?
Yeah.
Alright. This guy's going to get his... Let's see if he recharges. He does not.
That's a bummer for him.
I got 1 for each of you, I think. Windy.
Yeah.
I have a 23.
That hits.
Okay, Raazu, end this.
It's a 9 slashing damage for Windy.
Okay.
Raazu, I have a 20.
Before Wendy's, before that, it resolves Sentinel on Wendy's attack. It's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
Yeah, let's go ahead and throw some stank on that because I want to end this before I get hit. Okay, let's see, 12, 14 thunder damage, 8 slashing, 2 cold.
Okay, not quite enough.
Damn. Okay, what you got for me?
20 to hit you
Yep.
for 8 points of slashing damage,
Sure.
and a 12 to hit Red.
Nope.
As it lashes out with its burning sword once at each of you. Red ducks under the blow, but Windy and Raazu, for some reason, didn't think to try that. That's going to bring us back around to Windy.
No, I don't.
All right. I'm going to go in for a couple longsword slashes.
Windy,
Just
I'm confident
trying
you
to
can
end
finish this right now.
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
15 magical slashing.
And that's enough. The thing explodes apart, blasting ash along all of the walls.
Raazu lets out a deep breath and says, I think we've earned a break. What do you say, guys?
Bring in brick.
I could use a break.
Birdie, did you just invent the steam elemental?
Just so you know, you had me down to 1 hit point.
Oh. Suddenly,
More
Roll the
toilet
enemy counter table.
elementals.
It is a bathtub mimic. Oh no.
Poor
I'm at
Adrex.
11 for what it's worth.
He died as he lived on the toilet.
What's next?
Wow. Such hatred for Adrex.
No, I'm just kidding. Adrex is a beautiful
I think
person.
this is the room we want to hole up in this time.
Yep.
Either that or the bedroom, I think.
Yeah, no. Prince gonna veto that on principle.
So what are you doing to barricade these doors? Because keep in mind, you will be susceptible to random encounters.
Does
in this room.
this door right here, if we say the word again, does it lock?
Yeah, you can reseal it with the word.
All right, so we'll do that.
Is there a chair or anything I can use to brace against this door?
Not one that a skeletal Dragonborn probably can't break with a strength check.
These curtains are the magical warming curtains, right?
Yeah, in the back of Caistus' room.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. That's his private chambers. That I don't think that anything would go inside there without.
What
no.
about the
been-
warhammer? Is that big enough to brace the door with?
I mean, it's a one-handed warhammer. It's designed to
Okay.
be used with this shield hanging on the wall next to it.
Lances are...
What about the Great Shield?
The tower shield, right?
Brace the tower shield against the door, perhaps.
Put hammers and pittons in behind it.
Okay.
I'm just thinking, pull the curtain down.
Are you going to stay here for the entire day?
I think we're just looking at a short rest.
Looking for a short rest?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like my smites back, but I don't think we should push our luck in that case.
I can get everything I need back on a short rest. I don't know about anybody else, though.
Everybody can go ahead and take the benefits of the short rest.
Excellent.
And that's
Probably
where
this is going to be the last of my hit dice.
that's where we're going to end the session for this week. I do apologize. I have to call it early. I got a text message from what's-her-name. We're going to be going out later tonight, so I have to quit the game and go shower and put on clean clothes and shave the disgusting hair off my face. And
It was from Rydia. She's gotten very precocious.
yeah, it's really demanding. Kind of
I'm out of
strange from a
hand.
creature that eats literal garbage in my yard.
Great.
I'm out of hit die.
From what I
Yeah,
hear,
I'm
she
out
likes
of hit
chews on
dice,
little
too.
garbage.
Yeah, I'm out of hit dice too. I have one smite left in me. We better make it count.
Wow, yeah. Completely out of hit dice.
You guys only got to push
know
through
what?
an Arcanoloth and a Demi-Lich and God knows what else. Alright, I'm going to go dark for a second while I tally up your experience for the session. Be thinking about where you want to put your blips. I'm going to make a straw poll. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
That was a really good hit die roll, not to fuck up. Let me tell
Yeah, I got a pretty
I'm
full
at-
one.
you. I'm out of hit die, but I have hit points again. So that's good.
Hey, do you have an extra shot of that healer's kit still?
I do. I got 2 charges left. For anyone who wants.
Save it if we only have...
Okay.
I actually still have hit die.
I used the last of mine.
Yeah, me too. I still have 20 damage on top of that. Oh, I never asked if my speed came back.
Yeah.
Assuming it's a regular elemental, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so, badass.
Sorry, I'm thinking of personal blips.
Raazu, for standing toe to toe with, just standing here and not moving, going toe to toe with the other
Caistus?
paladin.
Sir
Yeah,
Caistus.
Sir Caistus, the other
Alright.
paladin.
I'm good with that. Everyone good?
Yeah.
Alright, party help.
I'm going to say windy for all of the chain stunning. That
Yeah.
was particularly vital.
Alright, everyone good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, then creative.
Birdie for the
No,
Great
don't.
Water?
No, don't give that to me because the reason I wanted to know what he, like, the line in text he had was for when the two elementals met. And I was thinking that would be a good way to simulate that. And I was like, this is probably going to get us killed, but I have to know.
Oh, I thought you were afraid of like freezing all of us, like flash freezing all with the water.
I thought that he was afraid of it turning into steam and killing us all.
Yeah, me
Right.
too.
That was part of it, but like I had to know.
But it was still creative, and I support it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So intangible.
See. Trying to think of what we did. Just a lot of combat.
We explored
The treasure.
the treasury.
I know. I'm gonna give it to Red for 19 rolls in a row.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Good choice. I support that.
It was 20. You just missed the first one. Or actually 21. Like, guys, let's check the shelves.
All right, man. Stop showing off. You already got the blip.
We actually took it away for 20 and gave it back for 21.
It reminds me of that one crowdfunding campaign that Double Fine did. Like, if they
Yep.
reach this goal, they're gonna add RTS elements in. If they reach this goal, they'll take them back out.
All right. And who wants to make their case first this week? Nobody? Nobody wants to know.
I'll go.
Birdie, go.
So my flaw thinks setting a traps are a great idea even when they're inappropriate, or trapping these 3 steps, and hilariously Raazu forgetting. Although that's on Raazu, that's not my fault.
For what it's worth, I totally rolled random encounter during that fight. We just didn't have anybody coming up the stairs.
So these 2 are actually damage, and this one was a prone trap. So that's how figured. Yeah, focus on the little things, make the tribe stronger any way I can, or insisting we open all of the chests, which led to Red the glorious 21 rolls. and
None of
then
the chests were trapped, by the way.
Well, yeah, obviously, I checked.
Oh God.
Then taking nothing from those chests and just walking out with a statue.
Clearly,
And
we have enough treasure.
Also stole a ring.
Right, the ring that I keep forgetting, that I'll forget about, but I have the ring. Hopefully, it's not important.
Anything else?
Also, there is the video, and that's it.
Okay, who's next?
I'll go.
Windy.
Alright, I've got Monastic Tradition Redirection for chipping away at the wax to take the Darkness Candle. I've got Learning New Things is Never Wasted for getting Red to check every single one of the 20 boxes. And I've got Our Place in the World is to take apart what isn't working and make something that is, for taking the Orc Girl under our wing and starting to train her.
So on the subject of redirection,
Uh-huh.
The way this encounter was set up, if you had attempted to climb the stairs, it would have awoken all 4 of the elementals at once.
Sure.
And you could have actually, before the encounter started, you could dismantle the armor harboring the fire elementals and throw them into the basin to damage both of them.
Or throw them off a cliff, Raazu.
No cliffs in this room, unfortunately. You can't throw the whole basin off a cliff. It wouldn't have worked. But
I mean, for future reference, if Winnie wants to take something out, if Winnie wants to take the time to take something outside and throw it off the cliff, I say we let her.
who's
Oh
next?
God. I'll go.
Raazu.
I've got Raazu's aspect. When my anger is aroused, I have trouble thinking straight, and I fear I might do something I'll regret for getting incoherently angry at Birdie's insistence at not waking the Orc Girl. I have Raazu's alignment. Good and evil is subjective distinction would manage to keep to your own ethics for not whipping Birdie for not waking the Orc Girl. Shoot, Raazu might be growing a little bit.
I mean, it's relative because she's a hobgoblin. It's hobgoblin growth.
Ideals, work hard, play harder, or release your time by Osprey may use it by fullest for taking that bearskin cloak as basically what she considers her first pirate treasure.
Okay.
And her bond, a sword arm is only the beginning of a greater world, but is a necessary first step for standing toe to toe with Sir Kasich.
Okay.
Like she got the girl out of there, and just immediately, this is where I'm standing, and I'm not moving.
If he had become aware that she had betrayed him, he would have killed her instantly. He would have absolutely leveled an attack at her.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna have that.
Or commanded the horse to do it.
Horse.
Adrex and Red.
I'll go. I've got my I have my flaw. It's often best to do what needs to be done. Explaining it to the others would be a waste of time for going over and investigating the basin without saying anything to the rest of the group and getting attacked by elementals.
Yeah, that was going to happen.
That's it.
And Adrex.
All right.
Alright.
Flaws. That sounds like a great idea for Adrex being responsible for the end of the rope and then losing complete and utter focus and getting himself tied up in his own rope. Which would have been a disaster if there was any of those treasure chests were mimicked.
All 20 of them were mimics.
We had that dungeon already.
Aspect, signature style energetic for blowing all of, or 5 of his maneuvers against Sir Caistus, even though it was really apparent it was going to be futile. He wanted so badly just to push him back 15 feet. You have no idea.
It sounded like you were getting advantage on all those saves too.
So,
And yeah.
I didn't feel like calculating how much lay on hands Sir Caistus should actually have had. So instead what I did is just, when he's at 0 hit points, he doesn't die. Just on his next turn, he can use his bonus action. Or maybe it was a legendary action, I forget, and I've closed the paper now. But basically just refilled his hit points. I read an article many years ago that somebody wrote on how to create decently balanced boss fights in 5e, and that was one of the suggestions, is when they get to 0 hit points, just refill their hit points and end all conditions on them. And keep the fight going. And I had never actually tried that until it seemed thematically appropriate for a very high level paladin.
Sure.
Basically, it's Breath of Fire nonsense, right?
Also, I'm sorry to slow this down when I know we're trying to end early, but I really need to tell everyone about the mimic that I made the rest of my party fight on Saturday, which was a wooden carving of a treasure chest that was actually a mimic. Like it had tentacles coming out from it. And they went over to inspect it because it had gold in it, and it was actually a treasure chest mimic.
I think I remember
That's
you saying
so
you were going to do that
So nodal.
months and months and months ago.
I finally got the chance.
So we give 1 blip for the most creative solution to a problem this session.
They gave it
Is
to
that
me.
Birdie for the
for
the rain?
yeah.
So I can't
I told them that I really just wanted to see what would happen if I was trying to see what terrible thing you had in store for us if we had mixed the 2 elementals together. That's the entire reason I did that.
And who
had to
furthered the
know.
party's goals the most this session?
That was
Windy for all the stunning.
right. Because our goal was to not die.
Through a lot of key points.
Who was the badass this session?
Raazu for going toe to toe with Sir Caistus in the doorway, just constantly.
You chewed through a lot of Raazu's hit points in those few rounds.
And we give 1 for the intangibles.
Red for the 21. Excuse me, because he corrected me. For the 21
rolls.
rolls in a row.
And Raazu has our straw poll this week.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Caistus had a 20 armor class in his plate armor, which was increased to 22 because most of you were fighting at range, and he had partial cover.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also awarding 1 blip to everybody for getting for destroying Sir Caistus without giving him the chance to kill the Squire girl. Blips
Sweet.
right now are worth 1,000. Raazu, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Windy
Wow.
has 5. Adrex has 3. Birdie has 5. Red has 3.
Fill my blips back up.
And for the Nightmare, Sir Caistus, and 4 elementals of various flavors, everybody is taking 3,240 experience for the encounters.
Fantastic.
62 for
Level 16.
Nice.
I think that's when my D10s become D12.
I always get very happy. Like, part of me gets very happy anytime anybody has a reason to use a D12 in D&D.
No, right?
They're such aesthetically pleasing dice. They're just really
I think
nice.
Glue was using a D12 for his Great Axe.
Oh no! I get another ability score improvement then.
Nice.
All right, so next session,
Oh yeah, I go up to 14.
it's not impossible that we could finish this dungeon up next session. We'll have to wait and see. It depends on how much time you guys spend mopping up. So sorry we had to break a little bit early today, but I do have to hop in the shower and get ready to go as soon as Peanut gets home. Thanks, guys, so much for playing.
Yep. Take
Yep.
care.
See everybody
for running.
next week.
Thanks for running. Brooklyn.
Later.
Yeah.
Later.
Bye.